Hello and welcome to Sports Center. I'm your host Stuart Scott, and today we are joined by XC running back Daryl Scott. Daryl, thanks for coming on the program today.
Thanks for having me.
Now you recently decided to transfer away from the University of Colorado. Originally, why did you decide to come to the program?
Because I thought I was going to be the man, getting the ball all the time. Boulder's beautiful, and I thought I could just bring the Buffs back to prominence.
Yes, absolutely. Obviously, you've had a rocky road so far with CU. What do you think was the main reason you weren't as successful as you had hoped to be?
I'd probably say the coaching staff. They didn't really give me an opportunity, and I don't know, it just didn't work out.
Yeah. Now, you plan on transferring to UCLA. Why did you choose that school of any others?
That's where my uncle, Josh Smith, goes to school, and Rick Neuheisel, the coach, contacted me. And seems like the right fit for me. Good weather, beaches, all that good stuff.
If you can't go to UCLA, do you have any other schools on your mind that you would be willing to transfer to?
Probably USC, just because it's also closer to my home.
Mm-hmm.
Also, nice weather, LA lifestyle.
Okay. Now, obviously the injury bug has been big with you. When do you think you're going to be healthy again?
I feel healthy now. I just have a little dinged up, but hopefully soon. I think I'm getting better, and definitely have to sit out next season. So I'll definitely, when I come back in 2 seasons, I'll be ready to go.
Absolutely. Now, this year you probably had your most successful game against Toledo, but you never have really been a featured back in CU's offense since then or before that. Why don't you think you played a more prominent role in the offense?
I don't know, and it upsets me too. I have no idea. I feel like they're giving me the ball on kick returns, and I feel I do a pretty good job. But, I really have no idea. Yeah,
it's understandable. All right, well, Daryl, that's all the time we have for today, and I just want to say thanks for joining us, and we will see you tomorrow on SportsCenter.
Hello, and welcome to CU's very own Student Review. I'm your host, Taylor Coughlin. Today we're visiting with Leslie Fox, the producer of Paranormal.
Paranormal Activities, I just wanted to add the full title of my movie.
Paranormal Activity,
yes. Thank you.
Yes.
I don't want anybody getting mixed up at the box office trying to find some movie called Paranormal and not watch mine.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks.
Excuse me about that. So tell us more about this movie. It used a lot of handheld shots. Why did you choose to use those shots for this movie?
Handheld shots I thought achieved more of a terrifying aspect and make the viewers just extremely scared. Handheld shots is shaky, and I think it added more that they're actually there instead of, a welcome pose transition.
Right.
Yeah.
And I've heard it's actually one of the most scary movies that people have ever seen. What was the inspiration behind this film?
Well, I've always been a huge fan of scary movies. It's all I watch. I don't like comedies. I don't like romance, that kind of crap. So I'm just more into the scary movies. And I thought that even though I'm a big scary movie fan, there hasn't been any great ones. And I wanted to be the first one to actually produce a great scary movie that terrified people to the bone, to the fact that they couldn't sleep for weeks. That was my process message. I didn't want any laughter in the movie. I didn't want any joy. I wanted pure terror.
Pure terror.
And I hope I achieved that.
And what elements did you use to evoke that pure terror from the audience?
Well, I think the storyline was terrifying in itself, in that it's just an average couple moves into a house, that happens in everyday life, and an old house, and there's ghosts, and I think it was a movie that could actually happen in real life.
And so it's done very well at the box office. How have you heard from viewers yourself what it's been like?
People have been a little mad at me just from how scary it was. You know, that I don't think they realized or anticipated how scary it was actually going to be. And so they were a little upset when they, you know, send their 6-year-old kid to the movie watching it, think it's going to be an average Halloween movie, because it's not. So I think people have been a little upset about that, but that's what I wanted.
So what would you recommend to those audience members who are so terrified out of their minds that they should go see another movie to lift their spirits? What have you heard anything else that's out right now that you could recommend as an anecdote?
Well, I don't want to be promoting another movie here, but I guess if I'm going to lose my audience to something else, I would have to say the This Is It documentary would be one that I'd be okay if my viewers saw that instead, right. Or in light of that, or both. I think that's going to be. I haven't actually seen it myself, but. I think to pay tribute to somebody as great as Michael Jackson is necessary. So
right.
I wouldn't take it too personally.
It would get it'd be a good follow-up to Paranormal Activity.
Yeah.
The dancing and the music and.
You know, actually, absolutely. If they're, you know, I know a lot of kids in this Boulder area. I'm sure they do the, you know, buy one ticket and sneak into a second movie. So
sure.
That's not a bad idea. You know, check the show times and try to plan that out.
Great. Do you have any other movies in the works right now?
You know, I actually do, but I don't want to say too much about it just because this next movie is going to be even scarier.
Even scarier?
Yeah.
Wow.
I don't even want to.
Hard to top this one. Well, that's all the time we have for today. Thank you very much, Leslie Fox. We're looking forward to your next production, and in the meantime, go see Paranormal Activity and join us next week. Thank you.